Hey Mustangs, welcome back to another episode of The Spill. It's Thursday, April 11th, 2019. I'm your host, Riley Green, and I'm here with Kristen Anderson.
On this episode of The Spill, we'll be reporting on the WikiLeaks co-founder, a new Alabama bill, and a bad crash.
Stay tuned for the latest.
In world news, WikiLeaks co-founder Julian Assange was arrested in the Ecuadorian embassy in London. He took refuge in the embassy 7 years ago to avoid being banished to Sweden over a sexual assault charge that has been dropped. The Met Police said he was arrested for failing to surrender to the court and following a U.S. extradition request. WikiLeaks tweeted that Ecuador had acted illegally in termination Mr. Assange's political asylum in violation of international law. Assange was facing charges in the U.S. for leaking government secrets as an anti-secrecy movement. He wasn't the only one to do this, but U.S. officials said that what he did put lives of American people at risk. He is now safely in police custody and facing judgment in the UK.
In national news, Alabama state lawmakers are working to pass a bill that would legalize corruption for politicians only. The bill states that any bribe or theft of government funds under $6,000 will be considered a misdemeanor instead of a felony. Currently, this crime can be punished with a $30,000 fine and up to 20 years in prison. It is also currently illegal for politicians to accept any gift worth over $25 from lobbyists. Many state congressmen, as well as Alabama's Attorney General, oppose the bill, but it will now go through the legislature to see if it will garner enough support to become a law.
In local news, the Tennessee Department of Transportation personnel were working this morning to remove a jackknife tractor trailer from Interstate 75 near exit 27 southbound. The accident occurred at around 6:14 a.m. and luckily no one was seriously injured. They expected to have the wreck cleared by 8 a.m. today, but that time could change depending on how quickly they can clear the highway. These wrecks have been becoming a lot more frequent in recent years, so if you drive in that area, be sure to use extreme caution and not to drive distracted. And now, after the break, Riley brings us an update on a black hole. Stay tuned.
For our top story today, scientists have finally captured the first image of a black hole. They began in April 2017, using a network of 8 telescopes located all around the world. Lining up all the telescopes to focus on a particular spot of sky, the data used from what was picked up has given us the first glimpse of what scientists originally thought of as unseeable. The black hole in question is located in the Messier 87 or M87 galaxy, about 55 million light years from Earth. M87's black hole has a mass of 6.5 billion times bigger than that of our Sun. Like all black holes, it is composed of massive amounts of matter squeezed into a small area. This kind of density creates a gravitational pull that not even light can escape. The light pulled into the hole gets heated billions of degrees, creating the glow seen around the center of the photo. The darkness seen is the shadow of the singularity, the part of the black hole where most of the matter is located. The existence of black holes confirms Albert Einstein's theory of general relativity, because it proves that there are objects in the universe so dense that light cannot escape them. Now that there is visual confirmation that such objects exist, scientists can continue to study them and their impact on the rest of space.
That's all for your news today. Now for your Walker Valley announcements. School will be closed on April 19th and 22nd because of Good Friday and Easter Monday.
There's a chamber choir concert on April 23rd at 7 p.m. here in the auditorium. Come out and support your Walker Valley Choir.
The Drama Club's Cafe Murder is opening its doors this Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10 and can be purchased at the door. Food and drink will be provided so as you try to solve this murder at the Dessert Theater.
The Walker Valley Dance Team is having tryouts on April 23rd, 24th, and 25th from 3:45 to 5:30, and auditions are on the 26th at 4 p.m. To pick up a packet, stop by room MCLA 3 or the main office.
That's all for your school announcements. Now for your pop culture news.
Hey Mustangs, it's Chris Dotson, and we're going down to Humanities Hall to do Questions of the Week with some supernatural questions. All right, so the question is, do you think ghosts exist and why?
Yes, and because I want to love one. Thank you.
That's amazing. Do you think aliens exist and why?
Yes, because my dad's an alien.
You guys heard this. Yo, we gotta quickly go get Barack Obama again, right?
Yep.
Yes, because of the statistical probability of the universe is just so massive that it has to be a probability. But when it comes to actual UFO stories like alien sightings here on Earth, I think they're all a bunch of nonsense, really.
All right. So, do you think ghosts exist and why?
Yes, because the band room's actually haunted. Ever since they renamed it the Danny Coggins Auditorium, there have been sightings and stuff.
Like what kind?
Okay, so I work backstage during the play. If you sit on the left side of the stage, you can hear stuff just happening and no one's in the band room. You'll hear people tapping on the xylophone, but no one's in there.
I think I may have witnessed that during one of my plays. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little weird. Let's get that checked out, Mr. Akiona. Let's get that checked out.
We should check that out ourselves, man. Honestly.
Ghost Adventures.
No, we could tell a story with this episode now.
We could actually make a story out of it now.
I know.
Mr. Benton, just real quick of a question. So I have a question for you. Do you think ghosts exist and why?
Ghosts do exist because without ghosts there would be no Scooby-Doo, and Scooby-Doo is real.
That's a good show too. But listen, I was given some information that the band room is haunted.
Band room is not haunted. The band room is a place of peace, and it is open to all kinds. So there may be ghosts, but it's not haunted. So
I was given information that it was after they guys renamed it to the Danny Coggin room. Xylophones were playing.
Well, no. That's the auditorium. The band room is not Danny Coggin. Just the auditorium. So the auditorium is definitely haunted.
Sources come from me that the auditorium is actually haunted by Danny Coggin.
Oh yeah, I've seen him.
Do you know anything about that at all, though?
Well, it was kind of a weird circumstance, but I was just in the auditorium one night and I saw this figure going across through the the soundboard up there in the back.
Really?
And dude, I don't know. It might have been a student, but it was way after hours, so I don't know.
Like what time in the hours, you know?
Maybe 9:30, 10.
What were you doing here at 9:30 at night?
Oh, I was helping out with the musical.
Oh.
I think ghosts exist. I think they're all around us, and I think that it may not be in the way that most people think, and they're just spooky people. Maybe angels and demons. I don't know. But, yeah, ghosts exist.
up, Walker Valley? I'm Madison.
And I'm Brittany.
And we're here to give you the latest pop culture news.
President Trump found himself in trouble with Warner Brothers this week after posting a video to Twitter announcing his running in 2020. The music used in the video is from the soundtrack to The Dark Knight Rises and was used without permission, violating copyright laws. The video has been taken down in result of this.
Rapper Lil Dicky has announced a new song and music video drop next week. This may come as a surprise, but Justin Bieber will be featured on the track, and it'll be the first new song from him since No Brainer dropped nearly a year ago.
Donald Glover is starring in a new movie, and I'm not referring to The Lion King. Donald Glover will be starring in a movie called Guava Island, and it will be debuting this week, streaming on Amazon Prime on Saturday.
That's all for your exciting pop culture news today.
Now into your sports with Ashlyn and Chris.
Mustangs, it's Chris.
And it's Ashlyn. Today is Thursday, April 11th, 2019.
Today's weather is partially cloudy with a 0% chance of rain.
Right now, the temperature in the valley is 82 degrees, and your humidity percentage resting at 49.
Your high for today is 82, and your low is in the 59s. That's all for Walker Valley Weather Report.
Now back to the studio for your pop culture news.
See you guys.
Bye.
What's up, Mustangs? I'm Ashlyn, and I'm here with my co-host, Chris. We're here today to give you your daily sports news.
James Harden is your NBA league leader in points with an average of 36.1 points per game. Russell Westbrook with 10.7 assists and Andre Drummond with 15.6 rebounds per game.
The top 5 players in the NBA playoffs right now are Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook.
Tom Brady posted an Instagram video of him cleaning his helmet, and 2 months later, still finding confetti in it.
Dwayne Wade's final NBA game was a show. He finished with a triple-double with 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists. What a great way to end a great legacy.
That's all for our show today. Like us on Facebook and follow us on the Twitter at The Spill TV. I'm Chris.
And I'm Ashlyn. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.